His words of wisdom has guided more people than probably you and me can imagine. It's so amazing a person came and went a few hundred years ago, and his wisdom gives life to us even today. In these verses, Abida Parveen beautifully and intensely sings certain things that Kabir wrote about God. This first two lines are so amazing. Let's just open today's life lesson. There's meditation with those lines. She says, Sahib mera ek hai. And the second is not possible. And when I say, my God is different, God actually stands in the corner and laughs at me. साहिब मेरा एक है, दूसरा कहाँ न जाए। spirituality goes a little beyond God, little beyond religion. In our day-to-day life, slowly we move away from peace. We hide from ourselves. And we attempt to show we are different. And in this process, develop ego. And create a distance between ourselves and others. That creates stress because I always want to prove that I am better. And even if I get some success in life, it's a little empty. For peace is not a part of it. And here the pursuit of spirituality or meditation will help us. Of the many things that meditation does, one is it helps us dissolve our ego. It helps us to break our ego. For it makes us realize deep inside at the core, each one of us, you and me, are one and the same. Not only Sahib mera ek hai, but you and me are also one and the same. For we come from the same place. In Hindi there is a कहावत, सबको एक आँख से देखना. Of course, as a child, when this problem came into my life, we used to make fun. ध्यान के दो और एक आँख से क्यों देखना? And as you grew up in life, you realize what actually these words mean. सबको एक आँख से देखना is not so much about whether I use one of my physical eyes to see persons or not. It means seeing everybody as an equal. Irrespective of gender, irrespective of age, irrespective of success, irrespective of looks, and irrespective of the path they follow in the name of religion. Can I look at people from the same eyes, from the one eye, equally? If yes, then I am evolving spiritually. If not, in some way I am practicing bondage. If God is one, then all of us being a part of the divine, aren't you and me also one? That is what spirituality is all about. While there are many people in the world who can explain this probably better to you, but the experience of oneness, the experience of oneness is what you get when you sit in the seat of silence and when you meditate.
तरह से काम किया.
Your ability to look at not only others but also yourself objectively. Where success does not create ego, and your failure do not tell you that you are not capable of anything. Where you look at yourself as potential and you look at yourself as a representative of the divine, who has a place on this earth to live a promise, well responsible to live life of purpose. There is a meaning to your life, there is a role to your life. That's what spirituality is all about. That is what meditation makes you experience. Which means every disappointment has something beautiful in it for you. And this is why Amitabh Bachchan sings these lines. भला हुआ मेरी मटकी फूट गई, मैं तो पनिया धरन से छूट गई. The lady has a responsibility to go and fill water from the wells for her family. There is no water in the house and she goes to fill water. And she finds that the pitcher is broken. Now she can be desolate, she can be very upset, she can be sad. But it is out of her control, she can't do anything about it. So what does she do? She says, भला हुआ मेरी मटकी फूटी, मैं तो पनिया भरन से छूटी. चलो एक काम हो गया, अब ये काम तो नहीं करना पड़ेगा, बाकी कामों में दिमाग लगाओ. That is how we handle disappointments in life. That is how we handle setbacks in life. One thing may not be possible, but there are so many options. Let's focus on that. Now, with an attitude like this, we can walk on the path of spirituality, not otherwise. In Hinduism, they say there was nothing. And there was sound. And the word was born. In Christianity, they say first there was nothing, and then there was sound, and God created the universe in 7 days. In Islam they say, जब कुछ नहीं था तभी भी मैं था, फिर मैंने आवाज की और सब कुछ किया. There was nothing. Sound happened. And existence was created. Hinduism says the sound was our own. Christianity says the sound was in. God wills. That's what the word even means. And Islam says the sound was Ameen. By the wishes of God. So if you look into major religions of the world, you will find all of them believe sound is very powerful. And when I know how to make the right sound the right way, it fills me with power. And when I make the right sounds, it makes me feel the presence of the divine inside. It makes me feel the presence of divine all around me. That is why prayers and hymns are a kind of necessity on the path of spiritual evolution. In another dimension, from those people who do not believe in God, perfectly earthly, there are 7 chakras inside a human body. Each chakra is a source of unlimited energy. When my energy levels are low, it is barely enough for the body to do its functions, like eating, breathing, digesting, beating of the heart, breathing, flowing of the blood. Everything needs energy. When my energy levels are low, I can only function in the body. When my energy levels are a little higher, the mind can function properly. Every thought requires energy. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, right thought is that thought which generates energy for itself. Right action is that action which generates energy for itself. So when you are thinking right or reacting right, you don't feel tired at all. You are in love, you are happy, you are celebrating with your family. At the end of it, you don't feel tired, you are as energetic as you were at the beginning. Because these are all right actions, with right thoughts, with right feelings. So Bhagavad Gita defines the right action as that which generates energy for itself. And it calls everything else as a sin. The higher the energy that I have, the better will be the quality of my thoughts and emotions. And then I have even higher energy, which is more than what I require for my body, mind, intellect, emotions. That is when I can begin to walk on the path of spirituality. A path which does not take me somewhere outside, but it takes me somewhere deeper inside. Makes me meet me and makes me meet my Creator. Make me meet my source, that essence which is called as one God. Those of you who don't believe in God, the source of creation, the center from which everything happened. When you experience experientially that you are not alone and you are one of the whole, and in this whole you have a part to play. That is the essence of spirituality, and that is what meditation is all about. Realizing that there is a presence of a whole, and in the whole I have a role. So let's create some sounds today. Science says these sounds have the power to go and hit the chakras. Different sound hit different chakras. and therefore enables you to release energy. And when you have excess, surplus energy, your personality differs. You uplift yourself. The quality of your actions, thoughts, emotions, decisions change. You can be an exceptionally good human being by character, but if you don't have high energy levels, you won't be able to live and benefit others. You will merely survive for yourself. And so all the religions in the world, everywhere on this planet, speak about living your life with high energy levels, with positive thoughts, positive feelings, and positive actions. Let's create a few sounds today and see if we can also release some unlocked energy and make ourselves reservoirs of abundance energy. Through this, improving our health, improving our memory, improving the peace within, improving the way we look at people. In short, improving the quality of life and standard of life. So I will guide you on how to create these sounds, and then we'll create the sounds together. Let the first sound that we create be lam, la, nam, lam. Beginning with the sound L and ending with M. First I will create the sound. I want you to listen to the sound. Then I'll explain how to create the sound. And then we will do it together. We will create 3 or 4 sounds today, depends on how long we take. And let's see how the experience goes. So the sound is like this. Just listen. Believe that I am doing this sound for you. Believe in the power of silence and the power of chanting. Believe in the power of energy. And believe in the power of having abundance of energy so that not only is your life improved, but people who mean a lot to you, their life is also impacted through you. So how do we make this sound lam? We cannot make the sound la without the tongue touching the roof of our mouth. Hence, when you make the sound, normally when we say L or L, the tongue just touches the roof of our mouth, inside our mouth for a microsecond, and that is how the sound L is created. They say when a saint expires, when the saint passes away, if you happen to open their mouth and see inside, their tongue will be rolled backwards. And when a dush expires, a wicked person expires, their tongue rolls out. Now when I make the sound the, I roll the tongue slightly backwards and touch the roof of my mouth. In this process, I create some sound, and the sound goes and hits one of our chakras and ensures the energy that is created moves back into circulation and is not dissipated in the world outside. This entire sound, lam, if possible, is done equally with la, a and m. So watch how I chant it again. Listen to it very carefully. And then when I say 3, 2, 1, the moment I say 1, take a deep inhalation and along with exhalation, just chant the sound lam once. So listen to me. Wait for me to give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1. When I say 1, you start a deep inhalation and along with your exhalation, you chant the sound lam. The chances are some people might start before you, some people might start a little after you, but it's absolutely okay. You do it to the best of your capacity, your capability. Do not equate your chanting with anybody else's opinion. Different people will have different capacities of breathing. Let's say somebody has cough. They may not be able to do a long lam, so they might only do lam. That's it. And there is somebody who's a swimmer, who's a runner, who has been doing pranayam every day consistently for a period of time. Now their lam may be a little longer. Perfectly okay, don't bother. You do it to the best of your capability. So I'll do it once again for the final time. Then I'll give you the countdown. You will take a deep inhalation and along with exhalation. At a normal conversational tone where you talk to another human being, if you have a friend standing in front of you, at what tone you will talk, in the same volume, we will chant the sound lam. You can keep your hands in Jnana Mudra, you can keep your hands in lotus posture, you can keep your hands in prayer posture, you can just keep your palms on your knees, but keep your body rock still and let's do the chanting. Shift your entire focus onto your breathing and just watch the gentle inhalation and exhalation as it happens. Be completely relaxed. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your lower back. And now gently watch your breathing. Last Sunday we discussed about Preksha Dhyan in Jainism and how it is so powerful. Let's just practice Preksha Dhyan for a few breaths. Just hold on to one word called peace. And with every breath, invite peace from all over the world to you. May everything that disturbs you be released from you. Release it for a few moments if you want. Release it for some time if you want. But release everything that takes your peace away. You will learn how to tackle it. For the time being, just for a few moments. Release everything that takes your peace away. And fill yourself with peace with every breath. The mind might be working for a few of us very chaotically. But trust me and cooperate. Tell your mind, for a few moments, let's just be quiet. Request your mind to cooperate with you. And stay focused on breathing on Expire. And invite peace with every breath that you take. Now let's practice the second sound. The second sound we practice today is Bam, V. Now for me to make the sound Bam, my upper teeth have to touch my lower lips. Without that, the sound Bam cannot be made. Even for a microsecond, but the upper teeth have to touch the lower lips. So listen to me just once. The way we did Lam, the same way we are going to do Bam. Which means the sound will be broken down into three almost equal parts. And we'll do the chanting in a tone in which we talk with a friend who's just next to us. So here I go. Now for many people, when they chant Vam, because they have to hold on to the lower lip, you lose the lower lip and the sound ends over there, the Va ends over there. So you hold on over there. You have to hold on to your upper teeth, the lower lip. Now for many of them, when they do it for the first time, in the process of chanting word, their face becomes stressed. The eyebrows kind of come together. There are wrinkles on the forehead. My request is just be a little conscious. And in case your face is happening like that, just relax your face. Just tell your eyebrows to relax and continue to make the sound. With a relaxed face also, we can create the same sound. We can create the sound with a relaxed face. Some of us will find it a little tough in the first instance, but as you relax your face, you will get the hang of it. And by the time you do it the fourth or the fifth time, you will be doing it as brilliantly as anybody else on this planet. So I'm going to give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1. As I say 1, take a deep inhalation, and along with the exhalation, let's do the chanting of Vam 5 times. I can hear some of my friends leaving the word immediately, though not moving into Ah. What do I mean by this? I hear some of my friends doing like this. Don't leave the lower lip. Let it be there. Hold it with your teeth. Now, a sound like this is not there in the akshars or in the alphabets, but it is a sound which goes deep within and hammers the chakra that you want. So don't leave the lower end and don't make it that has to be a little longer, preferably 1/3 of your capacity to chant. So listen to me once again and let's get it right, all of us. With every breath that you take in, invite peace from all over the world towards you. As you breathe out, let go of everything that takes your peace away. Stay focused on your breathing. Just for a few more seconds. Let's practice the third sound. Now, for you to do the third sound, you need to have a little sense of humor. For you to produce the third sound, you must be a relaxed person by now. For you to produce the third sound, the child in you should be alive, strong and kicking. And the third sound is filled with fun. I'm sure as a child, many of us have created the first part of the sound. This sound is going to do a lot of work in the region of our brain, in all the glands which are there in the head region, and it will work on not one, but 3 centers of energy. The best part is, you can enjoy creating the sound. The first 2 sounds are kind of sedate, kind of very balanced, composed. But this sound that you're going to make is a sound filled with fun. So my suggestion when you make the sound, have a smile on your lips and completely enjoy yourself. The third sound is followed by Vam, Lam. Now we come to Ram. How do we make this sound? It's going to open up your throat. Some of you might perfectly okay. Serious people will find it difficult to do this. But those who have joy within your heart, you will have the time of your life. In between, as you do it, if you feel like laughing, perfectly okay, laugh and then start the chanting. So listen to me doing it just once. Then I give you the countdown. Free yourself and let's do the chanting. Normally when you practice this, some people hold themselves. They find it a little uncomfortable to be happy. They find it a little uncomfortable to be loudly happy. Hence they are not able to do. Some of us who are a little shy by nature, a little introverted by nature, This is like a comfort-breaking exercise for us. Anyway, forget about everything and just have a lot of fun as we do this chanting. There will be laughter here and there. You will be curious to see who is laughing. But my suggestion, keep your eyes closed, travel the world inside, focus on your chanting, have a lot of fun, and let's see what it does to you. When you open your eyes as the process is on, you will still make the sound, but the impact that it should have on you, that will not happen. Fun will happen, but the impact won't happen. So my suggestion, have a lot of fun, keep your eyes closed, and let's do the chanting. So listen to me once, then wait for the countdown, take a deep breath, body fully relaxed, let's do the chanting. Keep your eyes closed and just watch the fun inside. Find joy inside. Let's do all three sounds back to back. Which means what we are going to do is and then we'll watch our breath for some time. Like this, we will do 3 sets. So whenever I say 3, 2, 1, you will take a deep inhalation, do Lam, deep inhalation, do Vam, deep inhalation, do Ram, and then a few deep inhalations. Wait for me to say 3, 2, 1. When I say it the second time, again we do the set, and when I say it the third time, we do the third set. Invite peace from all over the world when you inhale, and when you exhale, let go of everything that takes your peace away. Let's do it for the second time. Invite peace from all over the world towards you. And let go of everything that takes your peace away. For some time, just let it rest while you fill yourself with peace. Let's do it for the final time and do it to the best of your capabilities. 3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes closed. Invite peace from all over the world towards you. Be that magnet which can invite peace from all over. Watch the gentle inhalation and exhalation. And if any other thought comes, gently say, wait for some time, I'll entertain you in a little while. Right now, let me focus on my inhalation and exhalation. Fill your heart with gratitude. Gratitude for people who made a difference in your life. Fold your hands in namaste. And let's pray. The thumb is closest to us. So first pray for all people who are closest to you in life. Pray for peace and good health for them. Then the next is the pointing finger, the finger that points out at things. In our life, every now and then there are people who have guided us. Let's pray for them. Think about people who have guided you in life and pray for good health and peace for them. The third finger is the tallest finger. These are people who are inspiring us. We may never meet these people. Maybe a Mahatma Gandhi, a Mother Teresa, Steve Jobs. Depends on your area of interest. Huge personalities. They inspire us. In case they're alive, pray for peace and good health for them. Believe that your prayers have power, and what you pray will become the truth. The next finger is the weakest finger among the all 5 fingers. If anyone of you has played a piano or a harmonium, the teacher will tell you this is the finger with which you do minimum work. It is the weakest of all the 5. Similarly, in this world there are some people, for reasons known to Him, reasons known to the Creator, have a life of weakness. Some of them are poor people. Some of them are people who have gone through immense personal tragedies. Some are people who are very capable but who do not have opportunities. They are weak people in life. Believing that your prayers work, pray for those weak people, people who are right now going through a struggle in life. And if you happen to know such people, please pray directly for them, for good health, peace, opportunities, and whatever else you think they need. Pray for people who are weak. And finally, with the little finger, and that represents us. Whatever you wish to, pray for yourself. Fill your heart with love and gratitude. Say a prayer of thank you to the Creator for having blessed us with a beautiful life. And very, very gently, whenever you feel like it,